Hi beauties, how is everybody doing? Thanks for joining me and welcome back. And welcome if you are new coming across my channel. If you like what you see and you could join me, I would love to have you. You can go ahead and click the subscribe button that's down below. And also there's a bell right next to that. The bell will also notify you of when my new videos are uploaded and ready to watch. That way we can keep connected and you can keep up with what's going on. If you're all about the beauty products, that's mainly what I do. I do everything beauty, hence the name of my channel. All right, today is going to be the best of 2019. This is my makeup products. It will include some makeup tools like brushes and things. So I'm going to get right into it because I got quite a bit here to share with you guys. So if that all sounds interesting to you guys, keep on watching. Let's get right into it because I have quite a bit of stuff here to share with you guys. So I have some makeup brushes here that actually I really enjoyed using a lot in 2019. Most of them here, except two, are from my BoxyCharm. In BoxyCharm, you do get a good bit. You might notice a lot of stuff in here. I might mention BoxyCharm a lot. So this is from Luxie as well as this one. I have two actually from the company Luxie. Each came in two different boxes. This one is the Luxie 141, and it's just a small, perfect shape to get right into the outer corner and work your eyeshadows up and through. I really like that one. It's just very good and precise. This one is the Luxie 250. This is the large eye blending. I like this one a lot too because when I'm trying to put an eyeshadow just fully on my eyelid, this is perfect. I really like it. Another BoxyCharm. This is from Laurel and Lankle. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's in the Moda collection. This is a blush brush, but I love the roundness of it. It's just, pardon product on it, but I just used it. But I like the roundness of it because it does fit perfectly for when I am putting my blush on. I've grabbed this one quite a bit. Okay, so this is Wet n Wild. I do have a lot of Wet n Wild brushes that I purchased. I have so many products that I still have to go through that I haven't even gone through. It is insane. This one is Wet n Wild P70. Again, this is another blush brush. And I love the size of this one too. And I like the indentation right here. See that? That's just really nice. Sometimes you can just hold there and you can hold on to it and control it so much better. Okay, so the first primer, I'm calling it a primer, but it's a little bit of everything, which is from Hard Candy. It's the Sheer Envy Instant Eye Fix. It's an under eye treatment. And what I like about this product here, one of the main things is it smooths right under my eye area. And on here it says and it claims it depuffs, it brightens, it smooths, it primes, and it moisturizes. I would say pretty much yeah to the depuff. I don't know. I don't really get too much of puffy eyes. Mine more get like the darkness if I don't get no sleep or kind of just, you can tell I don't get no sleep. But the brightness, yes, it doesn't brighten a lot. So don't expect it to do extreme brightening like some will do. It definitely smooths and primes, and I would say it feels moisturizing. And this is a nice size tube, and it's from Hard Candy. So yeah, the Sheer Envy Instant Eye Fix. I really like that product. These two came in my BoxyCharm, and they're actually the same company, but each one's different, but they are face primers. And it's from the Touch and Soul. This one is the No Problem Prime Essence primer. Now this one's a little bit weird because it's real liquidy. It is very, very liquidy. You have to be very careful with this. The best way is, as I see others do, do little droplets on your face. But this actually feels very moisturizing, hydrating. It doesn't feel like your typical primer where you feel the silicone. And the other thing is it does help my pores. It does like cover them up, and my application looks more flawless, as well as this one here. The same with this one. I like this one probably just a little bit more. This is the No Problem Primer, Smooth and Pore Covering. You've probably seen this one a lot, and it's a pink in color. It does have a really nice scent. I like this one a lot. So I really like both of these from that company, and That's why I keep getting BoxyCharm. I keep finding some really good finds. Okay, setting sprays, makeup setting sprays. I have 2 here. They're only in little bottles, so I will be getting fuller sizes, but I can kind of see why both are favorites in amongst the beauty community. One is the Slay All Day Setting Spray from Gerard Cosmetics. This one's in the rose scent. I love anything that has the rose scent smell, but also I like how it spritzes out. It doesn't spritz out like a lot of some of the other ones. As you can see, it's like a nice, it's a nice fine mist, and it sets my makeup really good. I do have a discount code down below if you are interested in anything from Gerard Cosmetics. I think it is a 30% discount code. You can look in the more section, click on the tab and go down below, and you can see some of my discount codes that I do have down there. All right, the other one is Urban Decay All Nighter. This is hugely popular. This came in a box that I got from Ulta. It was like the glow box or something. It was like just little minis that you got in there, like a little NARS Orgasm blush and a couple other things. And I can definitely see why a lot of people like this all-nighter. It is really good, and I do like how it sets my makeup. Okay, so foundation and concealer. Honestly, guys, I didn't have any good luck with mascara this past year, and I didn't really get too many new eyeliners. I kind of stick with the same eyeliners. This concealer surprised me because I did hear some people it was like a hit and miss, but it's the Infallible Full Wear Concealer from L'Oreal. And it has the big doe foot applicator, just like a lot of them are starting to have. I mean, there is so many now, like since Tarte Shape Tape came out, so many are coming out with the big fat doe foot applicator. But I really like this one. I have not had no problems with it. As a matter of fact, I like it better than my Shape Tape. The Shape Tape is a little bit more expensive. And also, I just had hit and miss with it. Now, since I've been putting on that eye primer, I do have better days, but a little goes a long way with this too. And I've had better luck with it, and it's just really been my go-to. And I probably have grabbed this the most throughout last year. Foundation, this one surprised me a lot because I really didn't go and buy a lot of foundations. I think it's because I do have quite a few. I know some love to share their foundations, but the only thing I've always wondered is when you buy so many foundations, how do you go through them all? Because I know myself, I can't go through all my foundations. Not at all. Like, there's just no way. Anyway, this one surprised me, and it is the Maybelline Superstay. This was very popular this year. There was so many people talking about this one and raving over it, and I can see why. I was a little worried, but something made me curious. Sometimes there's that item that makes you curious. A lot of products I'm talking about right now are on. I am wearing. This surprised me because it's not a flat matte. I wasn't sure how bad it was going to be, but listening to a lot of people, and like especially Emily Noel, I thought, okay, I'll give it a try. And yeah, it's not a flat matte. It's really nice. It goes on my face really nice. I do have it on right now. I think I will get better use out of this in the spring and summer because I do notice I have some struggle a little bit, but I get really dry skin right now. So this might be the one I might have to grab a little bit more in the spring and summertime. But I'm surprised because, like I said, it looks good on my skin. It looks natural. So if you have dry skin, this might work for you. I don't want to say it will. It might, because everybody's different with their skin situation. Okay, brows. I didn't know if I was going to have a brow product because I do get some in my BoxyCharm, and they're not too bad. They're okay. I like the It Brow. That one has done really well for me. This one I actually got in my BoxyCharm, but I got it like in 2018, and I'm sharing it now for 2019, but that's because I couldn't use this thing for a while. I couldn't figure out how you twist it up. And it's actually from MAC, and it's the Lingering Eyebrows. I'm not sure what color this is, but it's one of those really small pencils, and I didn't know how to twist this up. I tried. I was ready just to be like, you know what, I'm throwing it away because I don't know how to figure this thing out. But then when I got my Maybelline Tightline that I love so much, it is just like this. And when I figured it out, I thought, by golly, I figured it out. So I grabbed this out. I love this eyebrow. I actually feel like I love it a little bit more even than the It. And I think it's because I I can just really work it in there, really precise. Setting powders. I use very little setting powder when I do my makeup looks and everything. So it's a hit and miss for me. The one I really actually fell in love with is from Wet n Wild. It's the Photo Focus translucent powder. Comes in a really big container. And I didn't get too many. I do have one that I got in my BoxyCharm that I still got to try from Cover FX. And I've had great luck with Cover FX powder. I had the illuminating one, and I love that one really well, but I haven't got a chance to use that. But this here from Wet n Wild, the Photo Focus, I really like it. Great price, nice big container. Okay, blushes. I feel like the last couple years prior before from last year, I was getting into a lot of the peach colors. I still do. I still get a lot of peach blushes, but I don't know. I kind of went another side and went more to the pinks and the maybe berries, or just those kind of colors. Now I had this for a while, and this was actually sent to me from It Cosmetics, but I sadly really never got a chance to use it. And it's the It by Pores blush, and this is in the Je ne sais quoi. And oh my goodness, why did I not start using it? This is beautiful. That is what I have on my cheeks. It's not very pow in your face, but it is a gorgeous blush. I think they do have a peach colored one, but this is really, really pretty. And yeah, it's the It by Pores blush. The other one, I did buy quite a few. I think I have every Wet n Wild color icon blush, pretty much. There's probably a few out there, but then I see now, I think they're repackaging it, or maybe they're changing them again. It's like, dang, just bought a whole bunch of them not too long ago when they were having their sales and everything, and I pretty much had every color except maybe one. This one I bought because especially when I knew with fall and winter, this would be a great color to wear. And it's in the color Blazing Berry. And oh my goodness, this is such a really pretty color. There it is. So you can see it does give off some shimmer sheen, whatever you want to call that. And it's a really pretty color. Now I did purchase these L'Oreal Paris Blush Please. I don't know if anybody else was seeing these in their Walmart or Ulta or wherever they have them out, but there is a peach one. I did get both shades. There was a peach one, and then there was this one, Saint Tropez blush, and it was in the number 12. Now, I can't get away with just wearing it by itself, but I also feel like it could be a blusher and a blush topper, highlight / just a little of everything. With this, you wouldn't need no highlight at all if you just use it by itself to give a little color, and then also, it looks really gorgeous, especially in the summertime. I don't know if they still have these out, because I don't know if it was just like one of them collections where like a limited edition collection. But yeah, like there it is right there. Let's talk about some highlighters and bronzers and all that good stuff. This, oh my gosh, I fell in love with this one. I love Lorac as it is. This is the Gilded Lily Light Source Mega Beam Highlighter. They do have Light Source highlighters, but this one's the Mega Beam. I do have two of their originals, but this is the Gilded Lily. No wonder why they call it Mega Beam. Right there it is. It is so pretty. Okay, bronzer. I've seen so many people sharing this bronzer, so I can't even think of specifically who really talked me into it, but this is from Maybelline, and it's the City Bronzer. This was pretty famous throughout this whole past year too, and mine is in the color 200. It is a perfect more shade for me, and it's not too dark, it's not too light. Right there it is. It gives off a nice coloring there. So I really like the City Bronzer a lot. I didn't use a whole lot of lip products that I got that were new. I used them a couple of times, but I didn't use them a lot. But these I used a lot, a good bit. So I thought I would go ahead and share them with you guys, because these are the ones that really just were, the mega standouts for me. This is actually from, what is her name? Dominique? I believe Dominique Cosmetics. She has like a lot of palettes. I actually have a palette from her that came in my BoxyCharm. I haven't even used that yet. That's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't even used some of these products yet, so I can't say. But this, oh my God, this is Lemonade. I don't know if there's any other, if it's just Lemonade, the shade, or what. I don't know because I don't have the box. This is very nice because it's not, I don't mind a sticky gloss. I don't mind that. I know, but some people don't like a sticky gloss. Sometimes it can be annoying. I will agree because my long hair, like, yeah, nothing like talking. Like my last video, I was like, holy crap. I seen this like little white blob on the bottom of my lip. And I'm like, geez, oh man, like I didn't even notice it till afterwards. And yeah, so pardon that little white blob. But anyway, so this one here is a really nice gloss. It's not sticky. It's just really, really nice. And it goes on nice. It's not too sheer. So it gives a nice color. And then a topper for a lip gloss that I was really liking is when Wet n Wild came out with these, it's the Color Icon, and I think it was with the horoscopes, you know, the horoscope thing or your sign. I got a lot from that collection, like highlighters and different things. This is Virgo. And the Virgo reminded me of a lip color that I got from Marc Jacobs topper. There it is. So I used that a lot for a topper, like on some neutral looking lipsticks. I would put that on top. Okay, lipstick. This is from Flower Beauty. It's in her cream collection, and it's in the color Spiced Petal 035. I seen Emily Noel say that this was an exact dupe for Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. As soon as she said that, I was like, mine. I'm getting it because I can't really sometimes get myself to spend a lot on lipstick. When she said this was an exact dupe and she showed on her video, I was like, holy cow. And it is a beautiful color. Right there is the color right here. I got one of these in my BoxyCharm, and that's what made me buy the other one. These are the Becca lipsticks that are out right now. I'm not sure what they're calling them, but they have this really nice like magnetic closure that's very popular. This shade is in Mocha, and this came in my BoxyCharm, and I fell in love with the formula. It was, now I have one of them on right now, but I have the other color on, but I fell in love with this formula. I was grabbing this a lot, but that's Mocha right there, and it is really pretty. The other shade I got, this came from the collection with one of the Kardashian girls. I think it was like Chloe and whoever the other young lady was. They had some kind of collab with Becca, and you could get the blush highlighter squared thing palette. And then there was like these lipsticks and the X and O's, and you might know what I'm talking about. But, and I don't know if you can get this shade here. This is called Cupid Kiss. So I think this is the Kardashians, maybe the shade that she had for her collection. But, you know, it's that neutral color that I really like a lot. You'll see the difference in the colors there. So right there. And that's what I have on my lips today, and I really like it. Okay, palettes. Oh my gosh. Like, I did go through a lot of different palettes. Some of these will be not just eyeshadow. Some of these will be like, maybe they have blushes and stuff. All right, first one, Gerard Cosmetics. This is the Starlit Palette highlighter palette. Now, my favorite shades is Grace and Marilyn. There's Grace, Marilyn, and Lucy. They are all named after iconic vintage beautiful women in the Hollywood world, and that's these shades right here. The one right here on the end is Lucy. You can use that as a blusher. That's what I did, like blusher highlight. I like put it over top, maybe even sometimes like a topper. So you can do that, and this is just beautiful. I did do a whole video with Gerard Cosmetics stuff, so I will link the video somewhere around here, and you can go and check it out if you're interested. Again, BoxyCharm. This came in BoxyCharm, and this has a little bit of everything. This is the Cover FX palette, and it's the Perfector Face palette. You get a illuminator highlighter, you get a contour, you get a brightener, there's another highlighter in here, and a blush and a finishing powder. So you get like a little bit of everything. Now, of course, mine's more in the lighter tone because they have this one, and then they have one for more of the darker complexion. And I loved using this. Now I think, yeah, the blush was more of a peach tone. So this is the only peach blush I would have used a good bit. But yeah, everything in here. And I do like cover FX of what I've tried so far. So I was quite impressed with this. And it was just really handy to grab and just blush, highlighter, just do everything. My setting powder, everything. It worked for those days that I was just in that quick hurry. Along with, I fell in love with this. And I love Tarte and their blushes. And I do like some of their highlighters because I do have the little small, I think it's Pro Glow or Pro. It's a littler, minier one where you have like 2 highlighters and then a bronzer. I love that thing. That's great to take on the go with you. Others asked me the one time of the highlight that I was wearing on one of my videos, and it was this one here. I think the names might be on the other side. Yeah. It's on the other side for the names. But up on top you get 2 blushes, which are so gorgeous. One's more a pink, one's more of a nice mauve tone. You get 2 highlighters there and then 2 bronzers. One bronzer is a little more glowy looking and everything. Sorry for the glare, but the way the packaging is. So yeah, I fell in love with this. 3 of the palettes here was in my BoxyCharm, except one I bought. I have to laugh at that. The one I bought, and you guys probably see me share, was the Sugar Rush. It looks like it's an eye and cheek palette, and it's like a little watermelon kind of a shape. And they're just basic colors in here, just basic neutral colors, but in the middle here, like that's your blush. But I use this a lot just to be in a quick hurry, basic neutral look. And I have my blush there. I use this so much, especially in the spring and summer. I grabbed it a lot. Now, I never got to try anything from this company, which was from Ace Beauty. And this came in one of my BoxyCharms a good while ago. This looked so pretty to me. Some of the colors are pretty vivid and bright, but oh my goodness. These are very pigmented and just, they're very gorgeous. I probably might share a look doing with this palette on here sometime. This one surprised me because of my experience with one of their other palettes. Just wasn't all that good. I was a little bit disappointed, and that's from the company Violet Voss. This is the Essentials palette. It is what I have on my eyes right now. But what I love about this palette here, but there is a lot of neutral shades in around here, like that one, this one here, that one, and then if you go over here, you can make a neutral look, but you can also make a smoky look like I did, you know, or a little more smokier looking kind of a look. But you can also do the pop of color, which, oh my gosh, this green, and you know me, my greens lately, like that green is so pretty. And the other one from BoxyCharm is called Prestige. I think it's Prestige. This is a really, really cute palette. I really liked this. And again, I got it in one of my older BoxyCharms. And, you know, it has some of your wine berry tones up here. And then you got the neutrals, like a nice copper shade, which you know me, and some of my copper shades. But then up here, this color structure, I mean, that is such a really pretty color. It's in like the taupe family almost. Taupey color. I don't know. Right there. See on the end there? That is just gorgeous. Especially if you use like the white milk or whatever crayon from NYX. And then on each side here, you can use these either as a highlighter. There's like a golden color and then more pinky tone. Or you can use them with your eyeshadows. I grabbed this a lot. And I got really gorgeous colors with this palette too. So yeah, that's one nice thing now that I have the phone. I can go ahead and share with you guys some of my makeup looks that I do. That is my makeup products and tools and everything for 2019. The standouts and best of. I will have the skincare and hair care on Wednesday for you guys, the best of and standouts of 2019. So thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Also, again, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button that's down below, as well as the bell, so that you do get notified of when my new videos are uploaded and ready to watch. And as always, beauties, please remember to be yourself, love yourself, and let the real beauty shine through. So until the next time, you take care. I We'll see you then. Love you. Bye.